you can't even call it thinly veiled, but because it wasn't, it was very, what's the opposite of thinly? Very thickly veiled. But when asked whether or not he would consider sitting out the 2023 season, Saquon Barkley said, "That's a card I could play." Then he went, he said he's being nice. He doesn't want to reset the running back market. He just wants a fair deal. I mean, how do we contextualize this when we're thinking about drafting Saquon Barkley this summer?
You contextualize it in the following way. He's going to play 17 games this year, and there's no universe in which he doesn't play for the Giants. I mean, but this is the Austin Eckler approach of please, sir, may I have more? And this is unfortunately how running backs have to approach, negotiations, contract negotiations, in an era where teams are, absolutely, if you're not Jerry Jones, you are not shelling out the money for a top shelf running back anymore. And they know that. It's very, very clear, even to the elites like Saquon Barkley. So he can't come out. He's not a receiver. He's not a quarterback. So he can't say, no, I'm sitting out. He can't use that sort of language. He can't use stronger language. So he has to use this sort of softer language. And I don't blame him because, the team, I'm sorry, but the team is not going to fold if he says, I'm absolutely not playing one snap unless I get a huge deal.
Could be he might be in slightly better position than Austin Eckler, where Austin Eckler, I mean, as thin as the Chargers skill core is, if Austin Eckler sat out, there would be other people to throw the football to. And for the record, Austin Eckler is already caved. He just got a little extra money or whatever. I mean, Saquon, if he sits out, I mean, he is basically the sun, the moon, and the stars of this offense still. It's a little bit different situation, but I mean, just to everything you were talking about, there's already a data point. A running back played the ultimate hardball, Le'Veon Bell, and then didn't get any more money and basically just lost a year of earning power. And then his career was never the same. And
that's right.
They already have a data point of this failing spectacularly. And
yeah.
I mean, Saquon Barkley would probably stay in better shape than Le'Veon Bell did during his year plus holdout, but it just seems like it's the road to nowhere. And this is basically as much hardball as a running back can play is very politely saying, I would maybe do this, sir.
Yeah. And I would like some more money, please, while I'm in the prime of my career. And it is unfortunate. I think you said, Pat, several times, the fact that these elite top tier athletes are put into a position in the most popular game in the country, right? Where the position has been seen as obsolete, as completely replaceable. And so they have this unfortunate situation that when they're 22, 23, 24 years old and they're looking to cash in because this is the only time playing that position, they're not quarterbacks. This is it. And they can't do it. And I do want to say, and for folks who have been following me on Twitter and listening to me on podcasts or whatever for a long time, I'm sorry for contributing to the discourse. I'm not blaming myself entirely, but I'm sorry for contributing to the discourse that has destroyed running backs' labor power, their leverage in contract negotiations. That I had no idea it would come to this, and there were lots of people who said it will come to this. The best running backs in the game will not be able to get contracts if you keep doing this, if we keep talking like this. And I didn't listen. So I do apologize for adding to that discourse.
I mean, it isn't saying like you alluded to, what I said we funnel the very best athletes in this entire country into the running back position, where running back is probably the single most athletic position, maybe besides shooting guard in American sports. And they're just treated like assembly line replacement pieces. And it's very grim.
I mean, the data does say one thing about the running back position, and that is that it is often replaceable, not always, but often. And I didn't know that NFL front offices would take that so seriously.
Well, I hope you're happy.
Yeah, no, I'm not.
No one's gonna be happy when it's Matt Breida and Saquon Barkley proves us wrong and he does hold out.
Right.
And no one's gonna be happy about that.
Right.
So I do think. I think Saquon has a lot more leverage than Austin Eckler. I will say that he's younger. He's more important to the overall offense. Not that Austin Eckler is not important, but he is more important. I mean, Austin Eckler there's absolutely zero depth in that backfield. He's pretty important. Austin Eckler is very important. I would say Saquon Barkley is more important, though.
Oh, I don't know, man.
The thing is, he won't hold out because it doesn't even accomplish anything. All he would be doing is losing money because they can't sign a long-term deal after mid-July. So it is 17 games. I think you don't even have to worry about it.
I do too. Yeah.
So Saquon, best of luck.